Congrats! You've decided to get yourself a fish tank. You've got a few decisions to make now before you get started. The first decision you'll need to make is what type of fish you want. There are three main types of fish in the hobby. Which you pick will determine the type of equipment you'll need from here on out. The first type is a cold water aquarium. These include your goldfish and koi. This is the easiest fish tank to own, and it's a great starter tank if this is your first time trying. The second type is a tropical aquarium. These include your betas, your tetras, and most of the fish you'll see in your generic fish store. Personally, these are my favorite type to keep. Your last type of fish tank that's usually seen in the hobby is a saltwater aquarium. This is the most challenging type of tank, but the fish are easily the most beautiful. These are usually the corals and all of those sort of ocean fish that you see. It's important to know that once you commit to one type of fish, you can't keep others with it. Just like a polar bear won't do well if it's thrown in the hot summer of a brown bear's territory, a fancy goldfish can't exactly coexist with a beta, and a beta won't be able to coexist with a bunch of ocean fish. So, great. Now you've picked your type of tank. You'll also need different types of gear based off your fish. The order above is also a rough ranking of how expensive you can expect these tanks to get. Now, no matter your tank type, you'll need a few basics. First of all, know that you should pick your fish tank shape strategically. Fish swim horizontally, so get a tank with as much length and width as possible. Height is much less important. Outside of the fish tank itself, you're also going to need a filter regardless of which type of fish you keep. Now, if you get a tropical or a saltwater tank, you will also need a heater and a tank thermometer. These fish live in very specific temperature requirements. Now, just add your water and go buy some fish. Just kidding. Before you add any fish into your tank, you have to do something called cycling. Remember, human tap water is made to be sterile and is essentially created to be incapable of supporting life. To make it livable for fish, you've got to let it sit for about 7 to 14 days and develop some beneficial bacteria and other microbes so that your fish don't die when they enter the water. These bacteria and microbes make the water more suitable and capable of sustaining organic life such as your fish. The best way to introduce these bacteria and microbes is to just put a little bit of fish food inside your tap water after you've introduced it to the fish tank, and within a bit, you'll have bacteria growing. So that's about it. Those are the basics you need to start your own fish tank. Obviously, there's a lot more that I haven't touched on, but hopefully that's enough to get you started. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below, and if you like this video, subscribe for more.